Hey, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Zach Batten here for the Bell Park Weather Network. It is good to see you again on this chilly Wednesday morning. As just a reminder, the way things are going to flow this week, today's video will cover today, Wednesday, and then tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow, Thursday, there will also be a separate video in the evening, probably around 7 or so. That's going to cover a kind of a severe weather recap for the year for our region. So we'll have that to look forward to tomorrow, and then Friday's video will be pretty standard. It'll cover Friday and then through the weekend, and then we'll return to normal on Monday. And depending on the weather situation next week, which we'll cover more on Friday, we'll kind of determine if we keep this schedule or if we go back to daily, or if we do as needed. We'll figure that out. So for now, let's go ahead and jump into your work commute for this morning. It's going to be overall a fairly nice day. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s this morning for most everybody. A little bit of sun, some clouds floating around this morning. Definitely, if you did work clear most of the evening, you're going to want to start your car before you head out the door this morning. And then by the time you head home, plenty of sunshine around. We do warm up a little bit. Most of us won't make it out of the 30s, but especially southern Ohio and into the mid-Ohio Valley, you'll likely potentially make it up into the 40s. Of course, Northeast Ohio will likely be the cool spot in the mid 30s. But overall, things aren't looking too bad. Plenty of sunshine, so it will at least feel fairly decent out. We go ahead and jump over to our future radar here. In this different program than I normally use, and a different one than I showed last week, but that program, as I started to record this the first time, it crashed on me, so we're going to make do with this one for today. So what we have displayed here is the radar, of course. There's nothing on it, so I promise it's on. There's just nothing there. And then, of course, the numbers you see are temperatures for this particular time. Of course, this is this morning at 6 a.m. So as we move through the day here, we are now way too fast. Now this is 11 a.m., so you can see temperatures warming up a bit into the 30s or so, pretty much mid to upper 30s across the entire region. And then as we continue through the day, here we are at 4 o'clock. You see temperatures still in the 40s, kind of the southern half of Ohio maybe. We might stay a little bit cooler, especially here in central Ohio. And then you do get still slightly cooler as you go north, still into the upper 30s. As we move into your overnight, here we are 4 a.m. This would be Thursday morning. Temperatures again starting off in the 20s, substantially cooler up north as opposed to southern Ohio, but still pretty chilly, everybody below freezing. And then as we go through the day on Thursday, here we are. This is 6 p.m. now, so no precipitation. Thursday is going to be plenty sunny, and it should actually be warmer if we back up a couple hours here. To 4 o'clock, you see temperatures in the 40s, low 40s to the northeast, mid to upper 40s southwest, so warmer than today, as we will have a southwest wind as opposed to a light northwest wind that we'll have today. So Thursday looking better than Wednesday, but neither day looking particularly bad, so that is exciting at least. So I apologize for the little bit of jankiness there, looking at the future radar and stuff. Not much to look at anyway, because we're not expecting any kind of precipitation over the next couple days. Plenty of sunshine, a little bit of clouds, especially Wednesday morning, but overall each day looking better than the last. So a reminder, we'll have the severe weather recap video going out Thursday evening, and then Friday, standard normal video in the morning to cover Friday and the weekend. With that, I'm meteorologist Zach Batten for the Bell Park Weather Network. Have a great day, everyone.